Jalen Brunson, this season's Clutch Player of the Year, is the featured athlete in Season 7 of My Career.
Welcome to 40 levels of new rewards on your way to more badge boosts, rep accelerating accessories, and a +1 cap breaker.
Cruise around in a new dune buggy at level 14 and look great with a cool new suit and hairstyle.
The rep boosting items for the rec are always must-haves for my crew, so you'll be picking up a new headband at level 21 this season.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Clint Capella is out there with Carl. And it's Sasser. In at the point.
Substitution on the court.
How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Pistons trailed by 5. Here's Sasser. The shot, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And stolen by Jang, knocked loose, and stolen by MP. And that one drops. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Fires from way outside. Rebound by Jang. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Can they get it? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pistons shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Good on both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Fires, high post. Another miss by MP.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. From 13, and he makes that one.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The Pistons shooting 31% here early on, not getting the shots they'd like. Pass to Stewart. Back to Sasser. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sasser's got 6 points.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. They get it again, and it's blocked. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Jang. Takes a 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
MP, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles.
18. The Pistons. 13.
Lakers with some changes. Richards is checked in, and MP subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Clint Capella. Marcus Sasser is out there with Ivy. Then there's Holland. And it's Carl in at the 4 spot. MP. Los Angeles with another miss. The Pistons have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Warriors really contributed. He scored 23 points and a couple of boards as well. And he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch. And we're on the call tonight, guys.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game every day, year-round.
And the Pistons making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Here's Karl. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's MP on the money from 12 feet away. MP's got 7.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
Zhang, no luck.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pistons trailed by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The putback. Here's Karl. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total safety. Good luck trying to stop him now. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Sasser to stop the run. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. Sasser with it. He had 15 points last outing. Drives to the hoop. Feeds to Zhang. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Reeves. Back to MP. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter. Now, Ivy over Reeves. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we finished
with a score, your Lakers 37, the Pistons 29.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I'd have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
You've got Austin Reeves. Davis is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's MP. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Davis, the pass to MP. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feet. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Back to Sasser. Pistons passing it around. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, What makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now, here's MP. Guarded closely, and the shot is good. MP's got 19 points.
But not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Pistons trail by 20. Out to the right wing. Here's Holland. Off target with his three. And so MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fires the three. They get it back. Davis on the follow.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
The Pistons shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Sasser finds Jang. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Stewart's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now, here's MP. He's covered by Sasser. Offensive rebound. Reeves. Off with the layup.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Sasser can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Phillips. He's defended by Reeves. Jang, no luck. Reeves outside. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm. He's making some changes here. The Pistons have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. On the court for the Pistons, Jang is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Holland. And it's Carl in at the 3, the small forward. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's MP. Another shot. He lays it in. MP's got 21 in the game.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And stolen by MP. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And that one, good. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th. Beyond the arc. And it's MP with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
20 feet out. Another miss by MP.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And an intentional foul right there. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Davis.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Another miss by MP.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Sasser hits them both. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From 15 feet away, misses. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now
It's homecoming season in my team. Welcome to season 7 of NBA 2k25.
Hey, that's the new domination tier.
It is, and if you grab 33 wins against themed teams from different cities, states, countries, and continents, there's gonna be a prize for you.
Well, if you're successful, you'll bring home 1985 scoring champion, Dark Matter Bernard King. He can really wreck the rim and your opponents.
Oh, he sure can, and if you need another Dark Matter, and oh, don't we all, Level 1 reward Donovan Mitchell can eat.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces, knowing it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. And the starting group for Chicago. White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams is out there with Buzelis, and it's Jerome in at the point. And for the Lakers, Connect is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Well, Grant
Substitution
of the game
will be
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one.
End of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up.
Opposing teams.
New Yorkers will be delighted this season, adding a little more edge at guard with level 10 Opal John Starks.
Oh, what a playmaker. And how about the agile big man Amari Stoudemire at level 20? And hey, Sasha, is that a 100 overall reward at level 30?
It is. And that's Willis Reed, the MVP of the 1970 season, about to bring you victories right here in NBA 2K25.
Awesome. It seems like Knicks fans cannot miss this season. And speaking of can't miss, a 100 overall Zion Williamson is your pro.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is when. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Anthony Davis, DeAnthony Melton out there with Russell. Then there's Bell, And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position.
Yeah, that's the final buzzer, and your Mavericks win! Your Mavericks, 142. The Lakers, 124. Fans, thanks for making tonight's game one to remember. We wish you a safe trip home. We hope you'll come see us again soon.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable.
The 29th season in WNBA history tips off today.
Featuring a record-high 44 regular season games and the 5th Commissioner's Cup in league history, this season will be one for the books.
Experience all the thrills of WNBA action in NBA 2K25, including the W, which features the first woman My Player in NBA 2K history.
We caught up with her recently to chat about her experience in this groundbreaking role.
Hello, 2K TV. I think coming on.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing match. Hello out there, and get ready for some. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Johnson is out there with Jackson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Sonogo in at the center. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you